Hey paper, welcome back to cybernetics. So in today's video we'll be doing polymorphism. Polymorphism is a combination of two words poly and morphism. Poly means many and morphism means forms. So basically it's a method or any member of a class which can take many forms and act as a separate, different thing in different places. So let me give you a quick example on how that works. Consider a conversation between a salesman and the customer. So this has better mileage. Nice. It consumes less fuel, so great. And it's also cost efficient. Nice. Wait, what? Okay, so the salesman was trying to convince the customer by misleading him to believe that there are many features, but it's only a single feature that is being said as different features. So that's basically what polymorphism is. Now let's try and implement that in programming. So upcasting is one of the way of using the polymorphism feature. So essentially upcasting is used to override the methods or functions in the parent class. So whenever a parent class and the child class has the method with the same name, parameters and arguments. So when you pass the, when you create an object using the parent class and construct of the child class. So when you call the parent class's methods, the child's method is actually being called there. So let us try that in this program and see what we get. Here I'll quickly create a parent class and a child class. And the child class is supposed to extend the parent class. I've missed it while recording and I've corrected it later. So be careful with that part, and the rest is fine. So what the only difference here is we're using the parent class as the class name and we'll use the constructor of the child class. So this is basically used for upcasting. I've given separate statements for parent class and child class, but when we call the both of them come under the same method name. So when I'm calling the method of parent class, I'll be getting the output of the child class. You can notice that here. So the error is, as I said, I haven't extended the child class. I'll correct it. Okay, now I'll add the extend feature over there. Now you can see that we're getting output. I call the display function of parent class, but I'm getting the display of child class here because it has been overridden. So predominantly that's what upcasting means. When you call the method of a parent class, the method of child class will be called. That's the only thing in upcasting. So this is an example of overriding. Both parent class and child class have the same method name like in upcasting, but only the child class's method is of use because whenever the method names are same in both parent and child class, the child class method is given much priority than parent class's method. So now let's see the output. I'll run the program. I made the object for the child class. So as you can see that we're getting output of the child class. This is what overriding is. Now let's do overloading next. Consider a class with two different methods. One has two arguments and another one has three arguments, but the name of both methods are same. So when when the method is called with two values passed, the method with two arguments is called, and when the method with three arguments is passed, when the method with three parameters is passed, the method with three arguments is called. That's what overloading is. Now let's see how that works in programming. I'll run the program. And now you can see that we're getting 22 and 33 because I've passed 11 everywhere. And when I passed two 11s, I got sum of two 11s. And when I passed three 11s, I got sum of three 11s. So the respective methods are being called. That is basically what overloading is. Now let's talk about the keyword super. This is basically used to invoke the immediate parent classes method. So we use dot specifier after the keyword super, and then we can invoke the immediate parents methods, whatever they are. So if you have raise in the power method, you can use super.raise from the child class to invoke the raise method of the parent class. So that's how super works. And in this, we have two speed properties, but when I call the speed property using the super keyword, we get the speed property which is inside the parent class, but not in the child class. So that's basically what super keyword is used for. So that's it in today's video. We'll be doing inheritance in the next one. Hope you all liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.